Hi, I'm Andrew with Pacific Heating and Cooling, and today we're going to talk all about frozen drain lines. Condensing gas furnaces, also referred to as high-efficiency gas furnaces, have a few key attributes that set them apart from other furnaces. Things like the PVC flue, the secondary heat exchanger, and what's called the condensate drain line coming from the furnace. Here's the purpose of condensate drain lines. When high-efficiency furnaces produce heat, a byproduct is moisture. That moisture can't sit in the system, so it needs to be directed outside of the home. A common issue for most condensing gas furnaces, or high-efficiency gas furnace, is freezing drain lines. Here's what can happen when outdoor temperatures get below freezing. That condensate drain line that pushes water from the unit outside of the home can potentially freeze. When condensate drain lines freeze with low outdoor temperatures, that backup of moisture can make its way to the furnace through the drain line, tripping the safeties, and the system will protect itself by shutting off the furnace or the thermostat. Condensate drain lines freezing outdoors isn't the only location this can happen. In unconditioned spaces such as attics, crawl spaces, or any unconditioned garages, drain lines can also freeze with outdoor temperatures getting below 32 degrees. As those local to the Northwest may know, our winters are getting colder. This is a very common problem amongst us here in the Northwest. Here at Pacific, some of the things we want to help homeowners understand is that there are solutions that will give them temporary relief when this happens. If you've identified that you have a condensing gas furnace in your home and you're experiencing frozen drain lines, here are a couple temporary solutions that can help until the weather warms up. The first step you'll want to do is locating where the drain line comes from your home. If that's frozen up, get yourself some hot water. Make sure it's not boiling so you don't damage the PVC. Take your hot water and slowly pour it over the frozen portions of your drain line outside the home. Eventually, the ice should soften up, continue to flow, and your backup should be solved. You'll know this by your indoor unit coming back on, that means your gas furnace, and your thermostat powering back up. Pacific has taken steps to help homeowners be proactive in combating frozen drain lines by installing what we call a diverter. Diverter valves are used to reroute that condensation from the furnace outside of the home to now an interior part of the home, like a slop sink or a bucket.
First, slide a bucket near your condensate pump. Make sure the bucket is at least 5 gallons. Second, unravel the tubing by removing any straps or cutting zip ties. Third, place excess tubing bundle in the bucket. Make sure that the end is secure inside. Fourth, turn the valve to the open position and allow the condensation to pump into the bucket. When it's time, reverse this order to put it all back together. Here's a few important things to remember. Check the bucket every 4 hours to make sure it doesn't overflow. A fully loaded furnace can produce up to 8 gallons of water per day. Turn off the valve if you need to empty the bucket. Keep the system this way until the weather warms up.
As the temperature warms up outside, you can go to the valve, turn it off, and continue to let it route water outside of the home, just like normal. By utilizing this diverter valve, it can keep furnace functions operating normally, even under freezing conditions. With winters getting ever colder and freezing temperatures, the solutions we provided can give relief and provide heat throughout the winter months. For anything beyond this and any concerns you may have, please contact us here at Pacific Heating and Cooling.